Welcome back to another episode of Talking to Missy.
And ready.
And today we're talking about what?
Today we're talking about having more free time than necessary.
Having more free time than necessary.
Yes.
How many of y'all could agree that we have more free time than necessary?
Well, see, the thing is, I actually think it's a lot of people that can't agree with that.
Oh, can't agree.
Because they actually work, you know what I mean? They actually work because, when I was working 2 jobs at one time, I did not have enough free time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? So, they didn't have enough time, if they wanted to go to their kids' games or whatever, and they want to hang out with their kids or their husband or their wife and stuff, and they had to go to work and stuff, they didn't have enough free time.
Well, I feel like it's not enough time in a day.
Yeah, exactly. See,
for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So something like that, they don't have enough time because their time is already being used up doing something else that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So having more free time than necessary. What about the ones that actually do have a lot of free time?
Okay, so the ones that is due, that's what we're talking about today.
Let's talk about the ones that do have a lot of
free time. So who
time.
can all agree that the year 2020 was catastrophic? Pretty much everybody had a lot of time. Everybody was sent home. Majority of people was sent home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had to be around their kids, their significant others, or whatever, their parents. That's all they did all day. We couldn't even leave the house. You know what I mean? And that's when Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash was invented pretty much. I think a little bit before that. But that's when it really started booming. You know what I mean?
Explains all the gym memberships in 2021.
Yeah, that's right. No. I didn't. Shay. But pretty much everybody was stuck home. They had no choice but to stay home. The whole world was pretty much shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we all had majority of us had a lot of free time in 2020. So we're talking about that right there. That was hard. That was rough, was it not?
Yeah, it was.
For me, it was a little easy for the simple fact of I'm an introvert. So I had everybody. I had her at home all the time with me.
It, huh?
Well, yeah, I was like, she couldn't leave. She leaves and just do random stuff just because she's bored. She couldn't do that no more. She was stuck.
Yeah, I was.
At home with me. All day 24/7.
Yeah. So,
but, it was most definitely an unfortunate thing for the people that, a lot of people lost their lives and stuff. They just couldn't cope, The expression, the freedom of being able to leave and do whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going to school with their friends and associates and stuff like that. They just didn't have that. They was just at home.
At home.
Lonely. And not to mention that it was hard for people that pretty much they made money or whatever like that out the house or whatever like that. They didn't have babysitters. They couldn't, they had to be home now because they didn't have them babysitters because everybody else was home.
Yeah. So how much free time is necessary? Because 2020 gave us a lot of free time.
A lot of it.
That we didn't know what to do with it.
Everybody was ready.
It kind of drained us more than actually,
I think that human nature, majorities of people need to be active. They're they don't have to be active as in playing sports or anything, but they need to be doing something fulfilling. They need some type of purpose. They need to be doing something. So just being home, doing nothing all day, watching TV, whatever it is and stuff like that isn't enough to give us that engaging feeling that humans need. You know what I mean? They need to feel like they're doing something. Yeah.
I mean, it may have been cool for the first week,
she only said a week.
Yeah. Only part about the first week when you okay, take a break off, you get a week vacation from work. But after that, it's now you're okay, I done watched all my shows that I recorded. I done made dinner and breakfast and lunch every, breakfast, lunch, dinner for the whole week. I done play games. I done talk to my family. I done got some sleep. Now what?
But you got to also remember that pretty much these people was actually at home and they couldn't go travel. So it wasn't freedom with no boundaries, with no rules. Because when you're on vacation, when you're from vacation from work, you can go travel, you can go this. You was literally stuck at home in this confined area.
Yeah, confined, yeah.
Yeah, you was literally stuck there. So it was boundaries with the freedom that we had. Yeah, we wasn't just free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes it even worse.
But we had a lot of time though.
Yeah, but that time was too much time.
It was too much time?
Yes. Too much time. And
we're still living remotely now. Like a lot of people still doing remotely, and it's a lot convenient. People can move to different states. They can move out of LA, out of New York, and out of these places that is mass migration. People live there just because their job is there. They can literally leave this and go get someplace more affordable in some other state. And then they can still work now. Yeah. Because remote learning and remote work. You know what I mean?
Like we for sure became adaptable to the situation and used it for our benefit still.
That's right.
But it's still, now in 2021, as of June, summertime.
Okay.
We have options now. You know, they start opening up stuff, so then we have options.
We're not shooting this in June, by the way.
No, but in 2020, it was like no options, you know?
Yeah, in 2020, we had no option. Like they're opening up, but you can still work remotely. So as of June 2021, they started opening stuff, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, at least in the United States.
Yeah, so it's really, really, really complex the way that it is. Like having all this time to do certain things or stuff wasn't enough, but even people are still trying to get more time right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like one of those things where be careful what you ask for, because it's like you always want time,
and now you got it all.
And you got it all.
Yeah, now
and it's like overwhelming.
Yeah, I wish I can spend more time with you, babe, and then now I can be around you 24/7. Like, go to work, babe. I need you to go to work. Please go do something with yourself. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
It is overwhelming.
Like, you complain about, dang, my kids at school for 6 hours, and I go to work, and then they go to daycare, and then now it's like,
you got all that.
You got all.
You don't got to worry about the daycare. You don't have to worry about the school. You don't have to worry about none of that.
Yeah, like everything is here.
Yep.
And it's overwhelming.
And how you like me now, right?
Yeah. So is it like overwhelming because you couldn't prepare for it? Or is it just overwhelming because it was just too much?
I think it was too much rules behind the freedom that was given. So that time that was given, you couldn't really express yourself. So with the time, let's say that I always wanted to go travel to this place and travel here. You couldn't do that. You know what I mean? So you didn't really, you had this freedom, this time with with restrictions.
Yeah, with restrictions. That's true. Because even if you could, like, many people lost their jobs.
Yeah.
So finances, took a dip.
Yeah, it did.
So you couldn't, now you at home with all your family.
Yep, all of them.
And you worried about financially feeding your family, and you can't get out, and there's no escape. You can't do anything.
No. It's like a home jail or something.
Yeah. Well, a good jail.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it really a jail,
but a confinement for sure. A confinement.
Thank you. That's a better word.
A confinement with a numerous amount of time, but then you have to worry about your whole livelihood changing. And
me being home didn't really affect me personally. Like, I actually liked it. Like me being home, like I was all right. Like I was okay.
I'm not gonna speak for me.
The reason why is because of I bring everything to me, you know what I mean? So you see what I'm doing right now, recording this podcast, you know what I mean? I have a camera, I have a microphone. I can talk and bring it to the world as much as I can. I don't need the world to come to me. I don't need to go out to the world because I bring the world to me. Like, I bought things, I did things inside the house. I made that house everything for me. I really did.
Yeah.
I really adapted really well. Not to mention, I'm already an introvert, so I was doing it before the pandemic even hit. I was staying home, and that's what I did. I worked from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it didn't affect me personally. Like, I was all right with it.
Well, I mean, if I'm honest, it affected me for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a busybody, moving, type of person. So would you say that I need sunshine?
So would you say that I'm more in love with you than you are with me?
Why?
Because I could be around you all the time.
I wasn't saying because I needed not to be around you. I mean, I'm not saying that I wanted to be around you all the time neither, but I'm saying that personally, for my sanity, I needed to actually get out and feel the sun on my skin.
I get it. I was just trying to do a double edge. I trying to give me a little bit of attention.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, it didn't work. You still turned it around.
No. Me personally, I being in the house, not optionally.
Okay.
Is a problem for me.
Well, yeah, you I like options myself, but I don't know how to put it. Like, I just bring the options to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Even with
like,
that, like, I want to still be able to, I can bring as much food here from the grocery store and can cook it. But sometimes I want to go out and order a pizza, or sometimes I want to go get a burger and sit in, sometimes I want some fries from McDonald's.
We wanted to go swimming, so we bought a pool. We wanted to play a game, so I bought the game. We wanted to do this, so I did that. Like, it was really that simple for me. Like, I just literally made moves like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't.
I bring it to me. If I wanted to go to the studio, I made my own home studio. Like, it's really that simple.
I mean, it's good that you have those skills, and that you can adapt to that type of situation. But at the same time, I feel like I got to sneeze.
You got to sneeze?
Okay. But at the same time, it's overwhelming. Like, it's so overwhelming to not be able to have so much anxiety too. Like, because for me, I was like, dang, I want to go out, but then I don't want to get sick. I want to go out, but I want to eat here, but I don't want to get out. Like, so it's just like too much.
I feel for the people that didn't have what I have. You know what I mean? Didn't have the financial capabilities to do what I was doing, or for the people that didn't have the mentality that I have. Like, I really, like, I'm telling you, when I say that I was okay with being home, like, I was like it was easy. Like, it was really easy. And for other people, I know it wasn't. Like, I love reading articles and stuff like that. I love watching what the world is going through. So I was watching a lot of stuff, and a lot of people committed suicide. Like I said before, a lot of people committed, a lot of kids and stuff, they couldn't cope. They really couldn't cope.
Yeah, because like that socialness, like you already not really social.
Yeah.
Like, in person. So it was up your alley, and you had your whole family at home with you. Like, but
I feel like they was safe. I feel like you're safer in front of me than you are away from me.
Yeah. So it was just one of those things. But me personally, it wasn't like, I tried to look at the good in it, the positiveness, and take it for what it was, and not take it for granted, and be able to, be okay with it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. But I did adapt to it, and I made the best out of it during the situation.
Right.
But if I had to say do it all over again, I for sure would deny it.
Well, see, I wouldn't say do it all over again.
I mean, not the pandemic, but I'm just saying, like, having to that type of setting, like, no, thank you.
I love people having their options. So I'm okay with staying in the house, and I'm okay with you leaving the house because that's what you want to do. Like, I'm not okay with everybody. Like, for example, let's do a reverse pandemic. Let's say that everybody was required to leave out the house and mingle with all of these people all the time. I would have died. Like, I would have like literally died. Like, I was like, what? Like, I would have been the opposite. I would have been, really? I gotta go outside and I gotta talk to 20 people every hour? Oh, and like I would have died.
Yeah, I probably would have not been healthy. I wouldn't probably died, but I probably would have been sick.
Like, I would have died. Like, if we had a reverse, so I'm not trying to, it's low-key coming off as like I'm revving it in you guys' faces. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that, oh yeah, it's fine. I'm saying that pretty much the way that I am, my comfortabilities, I'm okay with being at home doing whatever the heck I'm doing at home. Yeah. But if I was forced to actually, because, a lot of people was forced to come home and stay home. You know what I mean? So pretty much if I was forced to do the opposite with my free time, it would have been a problem for me. I would have had a problem with that personally, for sure.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
Yeah,
but it didn't happen that way. It happened the opposite way.
Yeah. So that's why I just a quick little, clear up little moment, because I don't want you guys to think like, what's wrong with Reddy and stuff like that,
No, I get it, but it's just, free time is good, but as long as
you're doing what you want to do with your free time.
Exactly, when you're doing what you want to do.
That's right, and stuff. We have that dilemma right now. We have a lot of free time, well, a lot of downtime. Let's not say free. We have a lot of downtime, like, because we're always busy. We always have something that we could be doing. But
you gotta speak for yourself.
What?
Cause I don't feel like I have enough hours in my day.
No. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like, if let's say that you're doing something that I want with your free time and stuff like that, it's still taken away for something that you could have been doing with you. That's what I'm saying. So my point being is that I don't like the fact of you not being able to do what you want to do with your time that you have. Like, for example, the people that was locked in the house and then they wanted to, let's say, get out the house and stuff like that. I feel for those people. Like I really feel for those people. So is too much free time a bad thing? Like we still haven't really got to the root of that. Like too much free time. Let's say that you had a lot of free time to do whatever you wanted to do and stuff. Is that a bad thing? Could that become a bad thing?
Yeah.
How so?
I think it could become bad when you're excessive.
Okay. Like, so what that mean?
Let's say, eating. Let's say eating. If you had so much free time and all you wanted to do was eat in your free time. Yeah. And you had 12 hours to just sit and eat. Like, I think that can actually be bad.
That could be bad. That was a good one.
Yeah. So it just depends on what you use your time with. Like, I think you have to really use that time.
But that's to the beholder. What if that person didn't care about eating, gaining weight, or whatever, becoming unhealthy? What if they didn't care? Eating itself was the enjoyment, and that's what they want to do with their time. How's that?
Because they ain't gonna be able to spend no more free time in the future. They ain't gonna be here if they get unhealthy.
Well, see, let's go with me. Like, I used to play the game a lot, and with my free time, I used to literally play the game, and then I not avoid it, but I neglected a lot of other things that I had with that because of the free time that I chose to do what I want. So free time could be also a bad thing if you're with another person or other people depend on you and you just kind of only care for yourself with that free time.
Yes.
For example, even with that eating situation, let's say that person was a mother or a father and that person ate, and then now this person have clogged up arteries or something like that. Right. And then now this health condition is affecting the whole entire family.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like now this person don't have a mother or a father because of something that they chose.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So it could be a bad thing. Yeah. Know? So how you use it.
That's true. How you use it.
Yeah.
But free time is
you have to have balance.
You have to, but you, like I said, I'm really an advocate for enjoying this life that we live in right now. I'm a big advocate for that. So like, as long as what you're doing is not affecting somebody else in a bad way or whatever, I think that you should be able to do whatever you want with that free time. Like, to be honest with you, like, for example, if I wanted to always take you out somewhere and then you didn't want to go out, or let's change it up. If you always wanted to take me out somewhere and I didn't want to go out and that's what you wanted to do with your free time, I find that an issue for the simple fact of you're inconveniencing me and making me have a bad life. If you make somebody else have a bad life with the choices that you make, I think it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So pretty much I think that you had to be considerate.
Considerate and balanced.
Yeah, balance. I don't have balance.
No, you don't.
I'm obsessive and I'm extreme with everything I do.
Extreme, yeah. That puts a damper in things.
But I can't help it. So this is the type of person that I am. When I like something or I hate something or dislike something, I do it to the full extent of my capability, or I stop it. What like complete stop. Demolish, whatever. Like I stop it. I stop it completely. It's no mid ground. It's no, if I'm driving, I want to drive fast. I don't drive slow. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm walking slow. If I'm riding a bike, well, that's not a good one. Like whatever I'm doing, I do it to the fullest of my ability.
Yes.
Yeah. Like right now, I'm giving you guys my all right now. Like, what I'm saying is really my honest truth. I'm giving you my time, my experience, all that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not diluting it. I'm not giving you some fake me. I'm giving you the real me all the way and stuff like that. I can't do this if I wasn't going to be honest with you or myself. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Because you do it all or you don't do nothing.
That's right. Extreme. I'm extreme.
Yeah. You either busy or you lazy.
I'm busy or sleeping. That's all. I'm going to go super hard. I'm going to go super soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like that. I'm like a roller coaster. You don't ever know what you're gonna get with me.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, you don't ever know. I don't even know until I'm actually doing it.
And I had to learn how to adapt to that for the simple fact of like with her time, she does just random things out of nowhere. It catches me off guard. Like, you know what I mean? She'd be like, we're going to New York tomorrow. I'm like, wait. We didn't plan for this and didn't do this. Well, we going. And I'm like, for real? Dang, all right. And so like that, I'm the person that wants to plan every single thing. And that's boring for her. She doesn't like
Well, but we need one of those here to make us work. We need a planner.
But and at the same time, we need a doer too, because she says we're doing it, and then we have balance between each other. So she does what she does, and I do what I do, and then it works out because we mix them together.
Yeah.
Because if she was just going to New York all the time and stuff like that, and then she'd probably be bankrupt. Who knows? I don't know. But if I was just planning all the time, we would never do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we have a good team for sure.
Yeah, and that's why you got to make sure you use that time very good and balance it.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm happy that I spend majority of my time with you. Why you always do that? It's like she don't know what to do when I say stuff like that.
No, I do. I just
she don't know what to do. She like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, because it's like, what you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything. I'm just speaking out loud.
Thank you.
No, I always ask her, "Are you really thankful?"
I am.
Are you? Really?
I am thankful, and let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though I don't know everybody else's situation outside of our situation, I don't want to know their situation. So I don't want to know if their mates talk to them like that or whatever. But I know that when you have something, you should treasure it.
Nah, that's not good. That's some type of generic answer.
No, because I'm really telling you. Like, I appreciate you personally, yes, and I thank you for.
After all these years, I still look at her as the honeymoon stage. Okay. I'm still happy, right? Right.
Why are you asking me? You should know.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah. So why are you asking me for clarity?
This is proven action type of stuff.
I'm like, you got the mic, bruh.
Oh, I got the mic.
Okay.
I got the mic. But and then she, it's like she's used to it. It always like when I look at her, it's like she's used to it. People don't know what they got till it's gone. That time is valuable.
Yep, time is very valuable.
Time is valuable. Go back to time.
So, anyways, on that note,
yeah, sure, whatever.
So again,
mm-hmm.
Too much free time when it's not something that you want to do could be bad. But when you do have a lot of free time and do the things that you do want to do, just try to find balance. And don't be too excessive, because that can turn out to affect others and yourself. Okay.
Well, you got it together.
Yeah, I think that's how you sum it all up, right?
I guess you sum it up that way.
Okay.
All right. So if you like these type of videos, because, we do videos. I know this is a podcast, but if you want to see our beautiful face, all you have to do is just go to YouTube, and then you just type in, Talkin Two, and we're going to pop up. You can watch us. You don't have to just hear us. Yeah,
so you can hear all our expressions.
Hear? You mean see?
See all our, see and hear and look at our crazy expressions.
That's right. But if you have any type of insight, or you know anything, and you feel any type of way, or we missed some type of thing, you can leave it in the comment box below. Let us know how you feel, because we're really interested. I know I say that every time, but I am interested. I do want to know. You guys be letting me know all type of things.
Right.
But until next time, we are out. Deuces.